Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and there is yet another opportunity for XRP holders to receive an airdrop. Now, in this case, technically, the airdrop will be for Sologenic Token holders, but XRP holders are getting free Sologenic tokens if they want that. So I'm going to talk about all of this, but also I've seen a handful of people within the XRP community begin claiming that Sologenic is a scam, an outright scam. And so I'm going to tell you here at the outset of this video, those claims seem completely baseless. I have seen no evidence of this, but I still want to address it since some community members have been talking about it. Even Wietse Wind, who is the founder of XRPL Labs, which was founded through Ripple's Spring Initiative, which of course has since been branded RippleX. He was getting attacked as a result of this. And then Bob Ross, who is one of the founders of Sologenic, he began responding to people and trying to calm nerves and explain his perspective. So I'll share with you what I know to this point. Now, if there's any actual evidence of any sort of scammery going on, let me know and I'll scream it from the rooftops. But I just wanted to say I've seen absolutely none of it, and what I've seen from the beginning is an interesting concept. We'll see if it gains any real traction. I don't know. I mean, basically, Sologenic, the plan is to tokenize just about everything from stocks to ETFs, non-fungible tokens, and then they have the Solo token, which basically funds it, makes it possible. So again, we'll see if it has long-term viability. I love that stuff like this is being tried. But even employees from Ripple seem to have been, praising the effort that Sologenic's been taking just in moving forward. So I've been talking about this on and off for like the last year and a half. So if there were something like that, I'd be very surprised, let's say. And again, I've seen zero evidence. But if you've got something I'm unaware of, well, the community needs to know, you let me know. But I don't think that's the case. I'm just telling you where I'm at right now. But anyway, there is a new airdrop. I'm going to be talking about that. And also, there's a lot of people concerned, like, is it even safe to claim your free tokens? Like, as far as Sologenic specifically, is it safe to open up a trust line on the XRP ledger so you can claim your tokens? Are you risking your account? Well, I'm going to address all of that as well. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. And so here's the Sologenic token, and I made a video talking about this the other day, and I've certainly got some updates for you in this video. But for those of you not in the know, it's been on quite a ride lately in terms of price action. The Sologenic token at the end of October this year got down to as low as 7 cents, and it's currently at $4.21. So again, 7 cents end of October this year, currently $4.21, and it even hit an all-time high at the beginning of this month, December. I think it might have been December 2nd, but it hit an all-time high of $6.58. And this is, mind you, it's not even particularly liquid. It's not even on that many exchanges, which is a big part of the reason that you're seeing this much volatility. But it does make me wonder what the potential long-term viability might be, or not viability, but the potential long-term price action would be, especially if it is viable long-term. Hell, even for the duration of this this bull market, it's got me wondering how high might this thing actually go. So I will be claiming my tokens here. Also, major exchanges are supporting this, and I don't think that, I find it unlikely that large exchanges would be supporting an outright scam, like Binance, for example. Binance is the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange by volume. They're absolutely gigantic. And so here's a tweet from the official Sologenic account. When Binance, we're super pumped to announce that Solo, that's Sologenic, short for Sologenic Solo, will be on Binance soon. Binance will support the Solo airdrop for all XRP holders. Now, I haven't seen any word about Binance US embracing this, so this is just the original OG Binance, but I like to see that. So I was sitting there and I was like, okay, are they going to allow the trading of the Solo token? Because we need a whole lot more cryptocurrency exchanges offering the trading. And right now the answer is no, but it doesn't mean that won't change in the future. I went to Binance's official website to get the answer here because it wasn't clear from what I saw on Twitter. But here you can see this part highlighted on your screen, which reads as follows. For the trading and listing of Solo on Binance, Solo will go through the same strict listing review process as Binance does for any other coin/token. Supporting this airdrop does not guarantee the listing of Solo. Binance does not guarantee any listings as per its internal policy. So we'll see if it happens, but look, if there's enough demand, I would not be surprised to see that. And if it ends up on Binance, I kind of wonder what that's going to do. Like I've seen for years and years what happens when coins get listed on Binance, and they typically go bonkers, like, well, wildly up and then a crash down, but ultimately it ends up being a net plus. That's what I've historically seen anyway. Now, how much Sologenic are you going to get? Well, XRP community member XRP Crow made a cool little infographic, and so I thought I'd share. He highlighted the airdrop ratio for XRP holders. And I'll talk about the brand new airdrop right after this. I want to make sure everybody's caught up to speed. And also, this is new information to me. I just found out about this. I was missing this. But airdrop ratio, as of December 10th, 2021. For every single XRP that you hold, you will get 0.013 Sologenic tokens. So if you want to find out what that means for you financially, take your total quantity of XRP, multiply that number, whatever your quantity of XRP is, multiply that times 0.013, and then that will tell you how many Sologenic tokens you have. Then you take whatever that number is and multiply it times the current market price, which again at the time I'm recording this is $4.20. And so that's how you find out what the financial implication would be for you. But either way, I mean, it's like it's free money. Right? So I have every intention of embracing this, and I haven't done it yet. I actually tweeted out last night. I wrote the following: has anyone claimed their free Sologenic tokens by setting up a trust line using XRP Toolkit? I'm planning on doing this tonight or tomorrow, and just thought I'd see if anyone would like to share their experience having done this. And a ton of people responded. And so there are a number of ways you can claim it, and I'm actually going to put directions in the description below, so you'll be able to click on that if you want to look into this further for yourself. There is a hard deadline, though. Beware. You have to claim the token, or set up your trust line specifically so you can claim the tokens by December 24th. So you've got 3 days as of the time I'm recording this here. But anyway, a ton of people did use XRP Toolkit. A lot of people said it took 2 minutes. Somebody said it took 10 minutes. I saw somebody that said it took them about 15 minutes. So point is, it's very, very simple. I don't know if I'm going to bother doing a tutorial on it because it's so simple, but... and there's also already some out there, but I'm willing to talk about my experience after I do set it up, which I'm probably going to do at some point this afternoon, so I'll be happy to talk about it further. But this is not something to be scared about, just to be super duper clear here. Shout out to Martin Volk for sharing this in my Twitter thread. And he wrote, reminder, which leads to this thread from Wietse Wind, who is, again, the founder of XRP Labs, funded by Ripple. And his company has created the Sum Wallet XUMM, which a ton of you listening are using. Very popular wallet. And he wrote the following on August 21st, and what he's writing, it's about setting up trust lines. Is it safe? Because there's been so many airdrops, he was getting hit up with a ton of questions back in August. And what he says here absolutely applies to setting up a trust line so that you can claim your Sologenic tokens ultimately. So listen up, and I'll tell you right now, trust lines, nothing to be scared about here. Definitely not. But here's what Wietse Wind had to say. He's the tech-savvy guy, so I'm listening to him. He wrote, I'm getting quite a lot of questions about trust lines on the XRP ledger. I also see a lot of misinformation about trust lines. Time to address some of the questions and misinformation. And then he wrote here, trust lines aren't all that scary. Trust lines are basically an opt-in to hold a token issued by a specific issuer in your existing XRP ledger account. So, he writes, same R address, multiple tokens. So let me pause. You may have noticed your personal XRP address starts with the letter R. That's what he's referencing when he writes same R address. They all start with R. And so it is the case that you can actually hold multiple tokens, different tokens, not just XRP, but other tokens issued on the XRP ledger. You can hold them in your same XRP address. Multiple tokens, including the Sologenic tokens. That's what we're talking about. So that's why in order to opt in, you have to set up what's called a trust line. That's what we're talking about here. And it has, again, nothing to do with with any giving access to your actual XRP or anything of the sort, as we'd say when highlights. So let me read a little bit further. So again, he said, so same R address, multiple tokens. These tokens can be held, transacted, and exchanged on the decentralized exchange. Let me just pause. Most of you are aware of this, but there's always new people coming into crypto. The XRP ledger has a built-in decentralized exchange, and it has had that from day one, so that's what he's referencing there. Anyway, Wietse continues. Trust lines cannot access your wallet. He wrote cannot in all caps. Trust lines cannot access your wallet. The account you set a trust line to does not get special permissions. You and you alone still own your funds. Adding a trust line to your account makes the XRP ledger lock up 5 XRP. This is a requirement by the XRP ledger. Your 5 XRP needs to be available to set up the trust line, and if you ever close the trust line, the 5 XRP becomes spendable again. And so I wanted to mention this too. At the time, 5 XRP had to be locked up, but again, he wrote this in August of this year, and that number actually changed for the first time in a long time. Here's xrpl.org, and you can see this piece was written September 21st, so a month later. And that number was reduced from 5 to just 2 XRP needing to be locked. Another change was that the XRP reserve amount was previously at 20 XRP. That was reduced to just 10 XRP, so that changed as well. So again, nothing to be afraid of as far as trust lines are concerned. Now, always be diligent. There's always going to be people out there trying to trick anybody. Never give anyone your private key or anything stupid like that. But whatever you're doing to set this up, and I'm going to go with the XRP toolkit when I set mine up, and again, I'll probably do it later this afternoon. Because I have my XRP on multiple Ledger Nano S hardware wallets, and I'm just going to claim using the XRP toolkit. It looks super duper easy. I read through the directions already. I just happen to have not done it. But there's no special permissions given by doing this. No access to the wallet. It's perfectly fine. But I just know a lot of people are concerned about that, and I don't see that getting addressed sufficiently within the community. So that's my opinion anyway. So I just thought I'd bring that up. Now, as far as the new airdrop, let's talk about this a little bit, because this has some people in the XRP community really not so thrilled. I'm kind of neutral. I don't think that this what is going on here is necessarily bad. I would like to learn more about this before I have a firm opinion, but I don't think necessarily this is bad. But the Sologenic airdrop, which is going to be... So the snapshots, like I said, December 24th. The actual airdrop itself, I don't remember the exact date. It might have been like January 20th or somewhere there about it. It's weeks after the snapshot date. That's when you'll actually receive your Sologenic tokens. But as it turns out, the Sologenic people have created an entirely new blockchain called Corium, Coreum, and there's going to be a separate Corium cryptocurrency on this blockchain. And the reason that they're doing this is there's certain functionality that you can't get with the XRP ledger the way that it is right now. And they decided that the path of least resistance would be to create an entirely new blockchain, and they called it Corium. And so for anybody that holds the Solo token, you're going to get it airdropped automatically. And you don't have to do anything, actually. You'll get airdropped Corium if you're holding your Sologenic tokens. So again, not technically an XRP airdrop, but you're getting Sologenic if you have XRP. So again, very positive for XRP holders, one would think here. And so this doesn't mean that they're ditching Sologenic. I don't know all the intricacies. Admittedly, I'm still learning all the ins and outs and specifics. This is brand new news, and I haven't had a time to delve in. I'm going to, though, and I want to learn more about why they created a separate Layer 1 technology. But it became clear from what has been cited, at least to this point, that the rationale is that it's the path of least resistance. Doesn't mean that Sologenic tokens are worthless or are not going to be used. It does not mean that, according to the co-founder of Sologenic, as I'll highlight in just a second here. But a lot of people really upset. They think that this is, as a result, kind of scammy or this or that, or they're just abandoning Sologenic. And as far as the co-founder is concerned, that's absolutely nonsense. I'm going to share with you some of what he had to say now, but I just wanted to let you know that you can receive, if you're receiving your solo, you can also receive your free Corium, and we'll see if anything becomes of that. I don't know. I'm not paying attention to most airdrops that happen on the XRP ledger because I think they're mostly crap. This is one that I am paying attention to, though, because it's Sologenic. I've been covering them on the channel for probably close to 2 years at this point. And so there we are. And here's an image that the Corium account shared. Here you see a core airdrop for solo holders built by the community for the community. A total of 13 snapshots will be taken during the next 371 days. No action is required for solo holders. A trust line with the Sologenic gateway will be created automatically. So, assuming that's true, if you hold solo, which you're going to if you're claiming it, then you don't have to do anything else. You're just automatically going to receive core. So, hey, why the hell not, right? Unfortunately, people not so happy. There's an individual here named AJ who tagged the official Sologenic Twitter account, as well as Wietse Wind, and wrote the following: Sologenic is not for the XRP community. They are scammers trying to promote another blockchain besides XRP. I thought we could trust you, Wietse Wind. You let these scammers take people's money. And so I read that and I was like, where is that coming from? That didn't seem to make sense. And Wietse responded to it, and he seemed just as confused as I was upon reading that, to be honest with you. Wietse Wind wrote the following: Wait, what? How does what a third party do influence your trust in me? You thought you could trust me, and in parentheses he wrote, thanks, I work hard every day because I hope people can and will. And then he wrote, and now something out of my control happens, and that affects your trust in me? And then AJ responded to that and wrote, if I'm wrong, I apologize, but I was under the impression your team backed Sologenic and told us we could trust them. They announced a new blockchain using XRP resources, then rug pull Sologenic. Why are they part of the XRP community still? And so those are some big claims. And again, if I'm missing something, you guys tell me, but I sure as hell have not seen anything of the sort to this point. Rug pull? I don't know how you could make a claim that they're doing a rug pull here when the truth of the matter is Sologenic is giving free Sologenic tokens to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars. They're giving it away for free. So that's like a reverse rug pull. It's like we're putting the rug back, right? You know? And so that part didn't compute to me, which is why I said again, I think it sounds silly, but if I'm actually missing something, because I don't pretend to know everything, okay, fine. Let me know and I'll scream it from the rooftops, but it sure as hell doesn't look like that to me. Now, this is where Bob Ross jumped in, and he's co-creator at Sologenic, and wrote the following in response to AJ there, and wrote, wait a sec there. How did we rug pull Sologenic? It seems unfortunately you're speaking purely on emotions rather than facts. You need to understand Corium has been designed to enable Sologenic with a lot of new decentralized finance opportunities. If you're a solo holder, you need to be grateful. If you're an XRP holder, you need to understand Sologenic will never leave XRP Ledger as stated before. XRP Ledger will be forever home of Sologenic and all its components. All new DeFi components will be moved to Corium as they are currently not available on the XRP Ledger. How many blockchain teams do you know that can build and move fast with the new technology as quick as Solo Team? Be fair, the great XRP Ledger decentralized exchange has been around for a long time, but it's safe to say Sologenic brought a working use case for that. Look at the current traffic. Yeah, and so I don't know, given that there's a new Layer 1 technology, Corium, I don't know why you'd need that coin and the Sologenic coin. And I'm not saying that I'm not saying that both wouldn't be useful. I'm saying I don't currently have that information. I'll find out and I'll be happy to talk it more in the future. I'm not a know-it-all. I don't know everything. I'm always learning every single day, just like everybody else out there. And so I just want to be clear about that. So hopefully there is a good reason. If there's not, I'll be disappointed and I'll talk about that too. But if what he's saying here is accurate and somehow Corium is going to benefit Sologenic, which is staying on the XRP ledger, well, I'm going to learn more about that. I'm going to share with you what I learned. And that would be fantastic news. So I'm hoping indeed that it ends up being the case. So we'll see. But that's where we're at. So look, I'm passing on almost every single airdrop on the XRP ledger because I do think they're pretty much all garbage, and maybe I'll regret some of them someday if they actually take off. Fine, I get that that's a risk, But this is one that I personally am paying attention to. And so again, later today, I plan to set up a trust line, and I will be happy to speak about my experience after I have done so. And again, if any of you intend to jump in as well, just keep in mind this is time sensitive. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.